And the Canes headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So the UCLA Bruins offense will take the field first. And what a performance. Real show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game, maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Gets the back moving. Second down, they'll go to the air. On the run, still looking. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Keeps it himself. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the...
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Looking for a push on 4th down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll have their first possession. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even more than family. It was like that thing, there is a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go linebacker, you're not fast enough. So, mixing and matching the looks, I think, is the best chance this defense has.
We talked about it earlier. Now this home crowd making life difficult. Only able to pick up a yard. It'll be 3rd and 9. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Gets it to the back. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. You're trying to break this scoreless tie, and instead you knock it off the post.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David. Makes the grab in their space. He puts them in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. And it seems to be a lot easier for the quarterback to find this guy than it is for the defense.
Yeah, and I think this is a guy, Reese, that you can split him out. You can feel comfortable getting the football as many ways as possible because he is one of those matchup problems. Linebackers aren't going to be able to run with him, so try to find ways to maximize that little guy's speed and athletic ability.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football game.
Motion from the back. Second down, he'll throw it. A little release to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Now on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. And the Bruins will send out the punt unit. Oh, that punt has been cleared for takeoff. Look at it go. And the punt will go into the end zone, and the ball comes out to the 20 on the touchback. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Makes the quick grab. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. He's got the back in the middle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Hurricanes decide to punt it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David,
he wants to go deep. Intercepted to stop the threat. Got room on the return. He's at the 40. A really good return after the interception puts them in business at the 29. Great place to start for this offense. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pringle. Finds just enough room to pick up a couple down to the 26. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Unloads to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Finds a man in the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll run it. It's Pringle. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. as they get set to snap it just about to reach the end of the quarter. The play action fake. He's got his man across the middle. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricane!
And they finally lift the lid. Man, I didn't know if we were going to be 0-0 going into the half, going into the fourth quarter. The offense finally puts a drive together, breaks that seal. Excited to see now if this opens things up, calms people down, and lets them have a little more success.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into it.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Well, he's off to an awesome start this season. Had a sack in their last game, gets his first sack right now. I think he has a chance to be a huge focal point in this defense moving forward, but let's just worry about what's happening now. This offense has to find a way to slow him down.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there.
Really nice looking pass. When I think back to the history of UCLA quarterbacks, I think about guys carving up defenses in the Rose Bowl in the perfect weather conditions with the gorgeous San Gabriel Mountains as a backdrop. And this guy right here, man, he's lighting defenses up this season, throwing it too. And in this game, he seems like he's dialed in.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on 3rd. Gets it out quickly. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Wiggins. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Bruins in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately. A 3-yard loss.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. 4th down and 13, and the offense is going to give it a shot. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA!
How do you not love the guts of this offense? Fourth down, it's just another down, and what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the extra point is good. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. He's going to fire deep. Pulls it in down the sideline. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. Pulls and fires complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
For a wide receiver screen to work, you've got to have better blocking out in front by other receivers, and they're just not physical enough at the point on that last play.
Back to pass on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. It's complete to the left. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. The Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. There's some room. Got enough for the first. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Canes!
Well, this dude's day just keeps getting better and better. Of course, we've already seen him score once, David, and after that run now, this guy's already eclipsed 100 yards. That's his second touchdown. We're not even done the first half yet.
Yeah, the stats continue to pile up. A big day is approaching, and they've had no answers of stopping him. So if I'm the offense, I don't have to overthink this. Like, keep giving it to him. He'll keep making plays, and they'll keep putting points on the scoreboard.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. To the air on first down. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown, Miami. The defense putting points on the board. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Oh, look, Ma, one hand. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Right down the middle. He's got it. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the second half. So they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last first down gets them a little bit of confidence.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And the Bruins with the 1st and 10. The offense changing the play. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to take off. There he goes. Flies to the ground, picks up the 1st down, and avoids the hit. The Bruins want to pick up the tempo.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad.
Going for it all. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Bruins.
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's put the college football world on notice.
Lining up for the PAT. Oh, they blocked the extra point. He picks it up. That's a live ball. Past the 50. The 30. The 20. He takes it the distance, and you can give him 2.
Number 33 set to kick off.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. Fires to the wideout. That's reeled in, it's Vaughn. They pick up the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. The Canes will go ahead and call that 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Grabbed in the middle, it's Vaughn. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Hurricanes will call their 3rd timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Looking to fire. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. Clock has stopped. Timeout has been called by UCLA. It's their 2nd. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Just enough time for 1 final play in this half. Looking to throw on 1st down. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. And the Bruins will kick it away to crank up the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lyle. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Nifty run there, pickup of 6 out through the 25. And the Canes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Jacobs. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking for a man. It's Mendoza. Fires deep on the run. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. The Canes will bring the punt team onto the field. Steps into this one and unleashes a booming punt. My goodness. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. So they get the ball back after the defense forces a punt, and I'm sure they tried to make some adjustments at halftime after a little bit of a rocky first half. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
Bringing the heat. And down he goes.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. He wants to change this route. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And the pressure gets to him again, another sack. A quick break in the action here as they tend to the injured Hurricane. The Bruins send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. He lets it fly. He's got it on the right. Finds some room. Touchdown, Hurricane. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
This coaching staff was trying to identify playmakers on offense early this year. How about the start of the season this guy has had? Scored in their first game. He scored early in this one. Defenses up to this point don't have any answers for this guy.
UCLA, 13.
He'll bring it out. It's Wiggins. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bruins offense makes its way onto the field, hoping to get things going here. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not...
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires quickly, and he's dragged down.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, they'll try the middle. He works his way to the 21-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Bruins want to move quickly.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's 4th down, you're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
He'll try it again. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
And man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him, and now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
To the air on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. He'll try to get to the marker himself. That defensive front just flat whipped him as they knock him down for a big loss. They're going to stay aggressive and leave the offense out there on 4th down again. Might be changing the route. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. They'll throw it from the red zone. A little screen to the running back. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We've reached the break, and Miami is holding on to the lead. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. On the option. Pulls it on the option. Ball bounced right to him, and he's on the move.
It's so hard to force fumbles, and when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
This has been the unending drive. It has gone on forever. It has chewed clock, but now it faces 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. The run inside. It's Pringle. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And when you're down later in the football game, you got to start taking some chances. And that was a beautiful run blitz. Great job playing the probability, understanding it might be a run to run some clock. And they guess right, and they make a big play for this defense.
They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. Defense loves to show heat and try to confuse the quarterback. Had nowhere to go, couldn't get it out of the end zone. He'll take the safety. So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20.
And that's how a defense ices the game. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but they know if they can get a big play here, a turnover, anything, that this game can be over, and they get the safety. They pad their lead, 2 extra points, guys. This one feels done.
Let's see what Holly Rowe has for us on the sideline.
Here on the UCLA sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Wants to fire on second down. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. He might want another play. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Going over the top. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. The officials stop play as they come out to tend to this injured Bruin. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Using the quick game. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
Big third down in the red zone, and this crowd is getting behind this defense. Off the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that third down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. At this point in the game, and this crowd knows this is a huge field goal attempt. Between the uprights, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here comes the UCLA offense onto the field to start this drive. Giving up that last field goal really hurt. It's a 3-possession game, and things look dire, to be candid. They'll send the back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
This defense has taken the game over. They're winning the game in large part because of how dominant they've been up front and how good their pass rush has been.
Back to pass. Fakes to grab. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
You know, at this point of the game, guys, trailing the way they are late in the game, check down throws are not going to get it done. You have got to be more aggressive in the passing game. You're going to have to just start taking shots.
Gets it out fast. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And down he goes. A sack on 4th down, and the defense gets the football back. They got the sack, but there is a man down on the play. Going for it from there, that's just outsmarting yourself. And guess who's going to pay for it? Your defense backed up with a 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
And down here near the goal line, you got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
The Bruins call timeout. It's their first. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Canes! And the beatdown has ensued.
And after starting the season 0-1, they knew they needed more from their offense in this game. You just had to find ways to make more explosive plays, and that's what they've been able to do. They've executed at a tremendous level. I really like the quarterback play and the leadership that he's showing. And because of that, they look like they're going to get back to 500. And let's see where this team can go.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's tackled right there, but a good job to pick his way and find some room on that return. UCLA will go back to work on offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized.
It's a fumble on the play. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On 4th down, looking to pass. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just inside the 30 at the 29, it's 1st and 10. They're going to ride this running back. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left.
And what you see late in games, man, those teams that can really run the football and run that clock when they got a lead, you really win a lot more football games. So I think you look for them to be physical down the stretch of this game, try to continue to do this on the ground, continue to eat that clock.
Not a lot of drama in this one as they just get punched in the face and lose by double figures.
Not a lot of drama, but there is a lot to fix on offense, on defense, on special teams. This team, David, they've got a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but you know what, Jesse? The coaches are going to be in a great mood. The bus rides, the plane rides, those will all be real fun. Practice this week, it's going to be a blast.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye, everybody.